Holy lag. Holy lag. Hi gamers, what's going on? I'm a little AP, so sorry if I'm really annoying, but every time I'm a little AP, I get a bit weird. How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, I popped off earlier and I didn't say anything because I noticed that Neve was live, and whenever Neve goes, and I knew she was playing with T, and like T is one of her like head moderators. Though I would say I'm like the head moderator of the Twitch chat, and he's like the head moderator of the Discord. But we all know who the fucking real it is. But I basically jokingly flow with him all the time. I don't. Just for anyone who's actually curious, I'm not actually like into him. Like he's good looking, so he's not. But like, I'm vegan, and I don't really want my boyfriend and T like throwing hands with each other. That wouldn't really go great with it. So you know. But I hope you guys are all ready. Yes. So for anyone who doesn't understand what today's stream is about, probably Playtime Chapter 4 should, if I am correct, should be coming out tonight, I hope. Yeah. I said Chapter 5, Chapter 4, sorry. That'll be coming out tonight, so we're going to be playing through that. I'm very excited about that one. Because a little bit, we're going to play through some Chapter 3, just to kind of get ready for Chapter 4. Obviously, I'm going to have to install Chapter 4, and I don't know how big it is, so we'll play through this while I'm installing it and stuff. But yeah, that's if it comes out at midnight. If it doesn't, I'm ending the stream and I'm calling it night. Because that may be. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. But I'm very, very excited. Very excited. Yeah, I popped off to go and speak to Neve and T, because again, T, sexy motherfucker. And then what was it? And then I've ordered quite a few. Well, I've got some clothes already ready, and they're over there. But I've also ordered a few clothes because I've got a date night with my boyfriend, which we rarely actually have anymore. So at this point, whenever we have like a date night now, it's very special. So because of that, I kind of go all out. He does as well, but he didn't go like super all out.
My name is Ludwig. When you
Holy
look around
lag.
at the world today,
Holy
what's one thing
Is it really like him?
needs
No.
more of? I asked
Yeah.
around once.
But basically, I'm freaking this. Basically,
Faith, the common man had lost it. Each answer was different. And I could perhaps see some little clues, but I think each was also missing something. Something simple.
What's it called?
You see, not could muster a smile. A smile is hope. A smile.
It used to be a glitch. I don't know if this is how you do it. It used to be like lie back through this like back door here.
To my soul than being the
I don't
reason
know.
for a child's smile. To be the spark that ignites all their hopes and dreams. For it is only through hopes and dreams that we may create a better world. One where our children need not be afraid. One where they are protected. After all, this company and its toys are nothing without
So I had to have a bit of a girly talk with Neve and T. Because T he's a boy, but he's a very girly girl. Secret. He's not.
That is why
He's not, but I did donate earlier some bits, and when you donate bits to Neve's channel, she like puts like dots on her face, because she has like these stickers that are dots. And I was like, oh, what pick? T is like the girliest girl I know, even though he's a man. And I was like, yeah, I've got to make him wet pink. And obviously Neve's quite a girly girl too, but yeah.
ecosystem beneath the surface, dedicated in every inch and detail to ensuring a child's smile. Its teachers and counselors.
I really, for anyone who's like curious, I off camera am quite a girly girl, but on camera I'm not. If I do get any like actual, any dickheads in the comments saying, you know, you ain't no girl, boy. Okay, and I care, And that affects me how?
It's me again, Ollie. Cool place, right? The kids used to live here.
I don't know if people in the comments section of these videos, in my stream archive channel, know, but your opinions don't matter to me.
There's a
I don't
really
care.
cool woman there that powers literally all of Playcare. So, you got the key. Now the question you're probably asking yourself is, where does it go? Well,
Yeah, I'm
head
busy,
back out, and
you know,
should
with
find
my
a door
life, how I
just
want to
to
live
the
it,
left of
making
the cable
content I
car
want to
you
make,
took down here.
doing the streams that I want to do, well, you know, chilling, typing up, mad about not. It's the wrong fucking door. Come on, page, stop being special. Shit. Hey Idris, how you doing? If anyone wondering what time does Playtime Chapter 4 come out console, it's midnight. I saw you having problems with zipping, Idris. I'm not gonna lie, it does take a while to get used to it. It took me about a month to get used to zipping. Unlike like Shaking and Bubbles and all that, who have like ran the game for years. But yeah.
Welcome to the gas production zone, the beating heart of the whole evil Playcare system. All that gas you see coming from the machine is made right here
Also,
in the factory.
what I'll be doing about Idris, yeah, so don't talk about it right now, because I don't want to get in trouble. Basically, if you talk about what you talked about in Neve's chat, or Sneven's chat, you have to get banned from the chat. We're not gonna ban you, but usually you would have to be banned.
I'll call you once it's done.
But she's not gonna do anything about it. I did ask her if she wants to, just to be on the safe side, but she said, just teach me. I will teach you at some point, yes. Not right now, not tonight, because I'm gonna be playing some poopy playtime. But yeah, but do be careful when you're talking about that, because it can be very problematic when it comes to that and talking about in Twitch, like Twitch chats and shit. Because if if someone says that in my chat, instantly they get banned just to save my own ass. So do be careful. And before anyone at Twitch is like, oh, what did he say? Nothing. He said nothing. Oh, nothing important anyway. Just show me dead boogies. I'm so depressing. Okay. Stop that. I'll move it. Yeah. But yeah, if you, I will probably teach tomorrow if you want to. No, not tomorrow. Probably day after tomorrow if you want to, because I'm going to be playing some Chapter 4 tomorrow. Some more Chapter 4 tomorrow. Well, Chapter 4 if it doesn't come out tomorrow, and then, well, starting Chapter 4 tomorrow if it doesn't come out tonight. Which, according to most news sources, it will be tonight. It doesn't have, like, a time on it, and it's not, like, a pre-order, so... I literally have to buy it the second it comes out. Which means I actually do need to set an alarm for 11:55. What about Friday? Many of you busy? Friday? No, but there are... I can probably do Friday. Set one for 23. 5th. Sometimes I can be quite busy, but sometimes I'm not busy, which kind of hit or miss. I guess they never miss. Okay, that's all done. Press down. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Come on. That scared the shit out of me. I was literally about to go see if I could do some prop clipping, but that scared the tits off me. and streaming on Twitch as well. Okay.
Oh no!
No
Someone
offense, but
killed
that's
the
also
power.
another thing I would recommend saying in someone's chat. I don't mind it, this once, but there's a lot of things that some streamers are quite thing. So like I'll accept it this once, but a lot of streamers don't really like it when people say, "Oh, I'm streaming currently," because it's classed as self-promotion. Some streamers don't like it. There's a lot. I'm not sure if I'm assuming you're quite new to Twitch, so there's a lot. There is a bit you have to kind of learn about it. So. Yeah. So I've been on Twitch for about 5 years, and so that's why I kind of know most like the rules and shit, but all like rules and courtesies and stuff on Twitch. And that's, yeah. There's a few, because some streams things can things can fly, or some streamers will let things fly, but like it's like some streamers don't allow swearing. I do because I'm not family friendly. Like Neve isn't family friendly, so she allows swearing. I think she's unlike her though. I'm a lot more adult friendly, so I make a lot more sex jokes and a lot more. Obviously, I guess that. But I make a lot more like adult jokes than she does. I also swear a lot more on stream than she does, but that's because I'm not family friendly, and I will never be family friendly. This PS4 version looks like the PS5 version. So, like, the reflections are crazy. The reflections are crazy, bro. Happy and fun. Why was it done?
Tragic news this morning.
That's
As
good.
of 9:45 a.m., local authorities report that the body of a young boy. Following recent events, Playtime was asked for any comment regarding the discovery. This is what they had to say.
So here's the map pat reference.
Sickening.
Clapping in half to you, will miss you.
And those who knew him understood
That's a
that he was
reference to
not
game
capable
theory.
of violence, let alone what others now
So I'm
claim.
just gonna pause the game for a second, just because that's kind of scary while I'm not playing. I don't want to be like AFK. I'm like not doing anything. Telephone. I have said that reminds me of that scene in Bruno where he's getting his he goes into the salon to get his bum waxed.
You need to run.
Get up! And it starts ringing because it's like the TV guy or the acting producing guy, like the guy who kind of gets him into like acting and stuff. And she's like, the phone starts ringing. She's like, telephone. This fucking game. It's scaring me. Fuck off. Yeah, it's fine. I can't now. It's all in backwards. It's all backwards now. Oh, it's looping. This bit reminds me of, like, so much of PT. PT, for anyone who doesn't know, is a game that was made by... It wasn't Capcom, Konami. Well, actually, it was made by Hideo Kojima, but this was back when he worked at Konami, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Guilt haunts you, yep, but it does. Wait, so where do I go? There's like a door. Nope, that's a hallway. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I'm doing a breaching run in God of War Ragnarok. It's a burden challenge. Oh, nice. I haven't played God of War Ragnarok since like the day I beat it, which was a
Get up.
kind of a while ago now. I hate this section so much. This section of this game, by the way, is the hell was that? Okay, apparently my Twitch was still fucking open, which scared the shit out of me. Tip, tip, tip. There we go.
Greetings,
Yeah, it's
to your first day
what is
here.
it? God of War Ragnarok,
Please learn that
Valhalla.
in the days to come, you'll find your new family here every bit
It's like a
as loving
roguelike,
and
which I think I know,
supportive
but
as your own. Feel free to wander the halls, sit in the mess for lunch, or watch our children play and learn to their little
play it.
hearts.
I've played it. I beat it on stream.
Join the
played it.
innovationists where the bounds of science are
I beat it on
continuously
stream
pushed.
when it first came out.
Or join the counselors of Playcare, whose diligence and care for our children will help shape a brighter future. Just you.
So I remember the day it got announced at State of Play, and I was like, oh fuck. No, it wasn't State of Play. It was Game Awards. I was like, oh fuck it, I'll play it. So after Game Awards ended, I installed it, and then I played it on stream the next day. It's been a dev challenge.
Your supervisor is here
I
and
don't,
happy to listen.
there's some games I like replaying through, there's some games I don't like replaying through, so...
Should you come back years later, your conscience finally getting the better of you, may you descend into the dark and the dust, finding all that awaits you are incomprehensible horrors, each hungry for your return, each eager that they might find you. Perhaps they'd smile at you.
I can't turn the camera away from this thing.
Their smiling mouths full of teeth and meat and plastic.
I'm gonna speedrun this, so I'm gonna basically stand near the TV and let it kill me. This is how you basically do the speedrun of this. You literally just allow it to kill you. Eventually this huggy here will come out the TV, and it will kill me.
That's theirs now. Welcome home.
Hi, huggy. Hey. So how that actually? So if you don't let it kill you instantly, you can die. But you have to die for the game to continue. Because this was a nightmare. Look. Ooh, okay. Alrighty. Home Sweet Home is like the scariest part. It's getting, well, some people say that, but I think the school is the scariest bit. Okay. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do then? Oh, yeah, no. Let's have a think, shall we? Some people say that Chapter 3 is the scariest, and some people say Chapter 4 is the scariest. I'd probably say Chapter 3 is the scariest out of all of them. Oh, hole in the floor. Oh, gimme. No. Let me do that. Oh. Somebody, I think apparently these children, these like picture of these children are based on the devs, but it kind of creepy. So no offense to the devs, but their childhood photos that's creepy. Ooh, holy lag. I imagine my gaming like that, but this is the PS4 port, so I'm not shocked about it. Though even this PS4 port's running on PS4 hardware, so I wouldn't change a thing anyway. Alrighty. No, I can't do that. No, because I don't. No, that's not gonna do it. Let's have a think. How long do we go up here? Okay. So that does that, and I can drop down here. Huh. I'm thinking right now. My brain is boiling. Okay, so that unlocks that door. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was creepy. The tape for this one is in it. That.
Ah, and here they all are.
Well, of course. They'd never miss this. Listen, Mrs. Brooks, we're going away. Tell us. This week, Dr. White here has selected our very own Samuel Lee. Now, before he goes, let's all give Sam one last goodbye, shall we? With me. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, Sam!
Well, that's somewhere sitting. For us, another story of this game, Sam most likely was turned into a toy. So this game, it's a little bit like Five Nights at Freddy's. A little bit. That scared me. However, Five Nights at Freddy's is about... Five Nights at Freddy's isn't really about kids being turned into toys. Five Nights at Freddy's is about kids that, like, their consciousness... Was it consciousness? Or their... I think it was really consciousness. It was more of their soul. It was basically... FNAF is more basically just about ghost kids than anything, to be honest with you. Can I? No. Yeah. But, like, when it comes to mascot horror... right, I need ooh. Which opens... this door. Can I? 1, 2, there we go. Yeah. There's quite a few mascot horror games that exist at the moment. Which of is... so the first one was Five Nights at Freddy's, which was like the... Ooh, hey, Bobby Bear Hug. Which was like the first main one, and it was so popular at the time. It was popular, I would say, as well, because of... It was one of those games, was Five Nights at Freddy's, where it was really popular. Okay, we don't want to go... no, we don't need to. it was really popular because YouTubers played it. Like, it was one of those games, like Octodad. Octodad, I won't say is like a super popular game. Could I snipe that hand? Snipe that off his back. Look at that. I don't have the trophy for it, but if you get this without, even if he sees you, you can get a trophy if he doesn't turn. By like sniping this batch off his back. Sure. Yes. Right, so this needs to go into a hole. I need another battery. So that's a problem. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna call it there for this, for chapter 3, just because I can't be honest with chapter 3, I'm gonna be honest. I've already streamed it before. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit and talk for a bit. So, yeah. May as well talk about a few things. So yeah, chat, few things. Fuck it, let's talk about a few things. So, what should we talk about? Oh yeah, tomorrow we're doing some Arkham Knight, because I didn't finish that. And, yeah. And also tonight, obviously, we're doing Playtime Chapter 4. So, yeah. For the actual, I may as well talk about the story. What I may as well do for this next nearly 22 minutes, I may as well catch you all up really fast on, like, the story of Playtime. So the story of Playtime is a game. First of all, talk about the quick about the game, and then we'll talk about the story, like the timeline. So Playtime chapter, and I won't spoil chapter 4, but I'll talk about what happens from chapter 1, chapter 3, and also the backstory as well quickly. So the backstory of so actually the story of Playtime, like game development wise, it's a game made by Mob Entertainment, who were originally spun out. Now there's two games. There's one, the main series, which is 1, 2, 3, and 4. A fifth game is upcoming. A fifth game is upcoming, however, most likely it'll be released in 2026. So, yeah. It's 4 chapters. 4 chapters, Popular Time, Chapter 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3 we played on the channel. 4 obviously has not come to console yet, and I can't stream it through my PC because, again, I'm too paranoid about it. I could play it. Technically, I could record, but... I might actually start recording through my PC, but not streaming because I'm too paranoid about leaking shit. So, anyway, so yeah, so it's based, and obviously the games were obviously based on the Five Nights at Freddy's series, which, if anyone know about the Five Nights at Freddy's series, that's a mascot horror game where you look at cameras and, yeah. Or there's also this FNAF game here, which is Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic, which is the most recent one. Okay, so, backstory of the game. So, Playtime takes place in a world where pretty much there's this company called Playtime Co. They were just this like toy company that were like making toys and shit. Eventually, I believe the owner's daughter died. Now the theory is that Poppy, who is this, we haven't met Poppy in the game yet because we have to we have. You meet her in chapter 1. Well, you meet her at the end of chapter 1. You meet her throughout most of chapter 2, and you see her in parts of chapter 3. You see her in chapter 3. She does pop in and out quite often. She either gets completely kidnapped, or a few other things differently happen as well. But yeah, anyway, so pretty much, yeah. Anyway, basically, he eventually decides, fuck it, if you want to watch my stream, you're welcome to. I'm okay. I am streaming at the moment. I can't really watch streams while I'm live, so... Yeah. But anyway, so pretty much basically they then basically decide to put toys into humans. Some of this is also speculative and not rumors, but like speculative and fan theories, so it could be completely incorrect storyline wise, but anyway. So yeah. So after that, I'm going to delete chapter 3 just so I've got storage to download chapter 4. I most likely will. I don't think it's huge. I can probably go now because I've probably got the system. Do you think you'll have the well, no, I think so far it's only just got the release date on it. Yeah, it doesn't have the... Yeah, it doesn't have the... Yeah. So, we're going to wait for that to become available. I may as well hover over it. So, yeah. So, let me start streaming chapter 4. I hope it's not, like, long. Chapter 4 doesn't have... Okay, chapter 4 doesn't... Chapter 4 does not have a category. So I'm just streaming to Playtime Chapter 1's category. But yeah. So anyway, fuck it, I might as well talk about mascot horrors. For anyone who knows, like, what is mascot horror? Mascot horror is a series or it's a genre of horror games, including Five Nights. So the main ones, or the games that I know of that are like mascot horror. Well, the main three big ones are Five Nights at Freddy's, which is the biggest. Poppy Playtime, which I would say is about the second biggest, and Garden of Banban, which I would say is like the third biggest. Some of you guys also may know of Poppy Playtime, even if you haven't played it, because it was very popular. Like, if you went to any fucking town, or anywhere, and if you went fucking anywhere, alright, and if you went anywhere, and you... Any, like, place that had, like, a small little town... I don't know, like a small little town, market, or whatever, and they sold, like, stuffed animals, or... not stuffed animals, but, like, stuffed toys, or whatever, you would probably find a Huggy Wuggy toy. They were very all over the place. If you don't know what Huggy Wuggy is, I recommend Googling it. Yeah, they were, but I could literally find, and then most of them were just unofficial anyway. They got the unofficial, like, toy business that were, like, based on real characters, but they were just unofficial versions. Great. Poppy Playtime was a big market for them, so, yeah. There was a lot of people also selling Huggy Wuggy toys, but in, like, different fucking colours. You had like Rainbow Huggy, which actually you can find on their Twitter at the moment, because obviously it's Pride Month. You can find like red Huggies, pink Huggies. I know there are multicoloured Huggies. Obviously we know that because of Chapter 2's Wacka Wuggy. There's like yellows, reds, blues. Well, we know blue, but we know greens as well, and yeah. Yeah, so obviously there's that. And yeah. Now there is another one which I have really been enjoying, and I cannot wait for chapter 2 to come out, and that is Indigo Park. Indigo Park is the smallest of the main ones. There's probably some others out there that I'm missing as well, but Indigo Park is quite a big one. It's not as big as obviously the main view, but it's still kind of big. Let me explain some of the stories of them. I don't know the story of Garden of Banban, so I might have to skip that one. But anyways, yeah. So story of Five Nights at Freddy's is you play, usually, in those games, especially in the first 3, I believe, or first 2, you play as a guy who works as a security guard at a pizza place called Fazbear's Pizza. And what you have to, the whole gameplay of it is you have this little, like, you can look around your little, like, office, which is kind of like, and you know, stuff like that. And you can also pull up, if you click on it, a little camera feeds. Some of the cameras are, like, blurred out, but most of the cameras you can see, and they're all kind of there, and you can see people on them. So usually, how the game will start, it'll always start, night 1 will always start with everything quite slow. Freddy and the gang will all be just chilling on the stage, and then out of nowhere, like, throughout the night, you'll switch camera and you'll see, like, Chica's gone, or Bonnie's gone, or Freddy's gone, or one of the fuckers have gone. And you'll have to, like, look around the camera and see where the fuck, and you'll find out where they are. And then if they start getting close to your office, because it shows on, like, a little map of, like, a camera map of where, like, the cameras are, you then have to close out your thing and also really quickly like shut the doors, and it's like I'm bad at the game. I'm bad at most horror games, so yeah. Well, I would say also Outlast probably created the whole don't fight back horror genre, because most horror games back in the day, like, I'm not saying every game did, but in most games back in the day, like say, so let me think of some. So there's like, well, you've got so you've got, what's it called? You've got like Resident Evil, which is just run and gun everyone down. You've got Silent Hill, which is sort of the same. We've got Alone in the Dark, which is sort of the same. Yeah, most of the stuff is usually just you have a gun and you can just mow people down. That's pretty much what. Do I still have Alone Noir installed? I don't know. I think I deleted it. I'm just curious because I might stream that another day, but I don't think I do. I don't know. I deleted it. There's Sex Shops in there, by the way. Yeah, I think I deleted it. Yeah, I did. I have Killer Frequency is a good game. That's a game I want to stream. I love Killer Frequency. I'm going to go through some of my games. I'm going to go through my games and review them. Alone in the Dark is a very good game. I may as well, fuck it, I'm balls. I'm going to go through all my games. Alone in the Dark, so fuck it. For anyone wondering what is Alone in the Dark, Alone in the Dark is a game... Oh, they do show up here. Fuck it, we'll go through this way. So, first of all... no, they don't. Do they? Yes, they do, okay. Alright, first, fuck it. Playtime Chapter 3, obviously I've just been playing it, but Playtime Chapter 3, you play as... It's the sequel to 1 and 2. You play as the main character that doesn't have a name. And pretty much, you have to... a train has crashed, and you have to go and find... And you go to player care, and then you have to go and survive Catnap, Miss Delight, who in my opinion is the worst character in all of existence, because she's just so fucking difficult. And some Nightmare Chris, and all that. And and then you also have to like try, and you're still trying to find your way out, but you also then end up going down because you want to go, but then Poppy's like, but you have to kill the final boss. It's a game. No, she's like, you can put an end to this. Blah blah. So, yeah. Batman Arkham Return Return to Arkham games, which has include Arkham Asylum and City. I'll just talk about them both. So you've got it's the first and second game in the Arkham series. Arkham Asylum is a game where Batman takes Joker to prison. However, it turns out Joker wanted to go to takes him to Arkham Asylum, but it does turn out that Joker wants to be in Arkham Asylum so he can take over and basically cause a riot. He does that and he ends up taking over the asylum and kills everyone, and he's trying to make this thing called Titan, which basically makes everyone big and buff and everything. And yeah. Eventually Joker injects himself with Titan, becomes a big Titan thug, and Batman takes him down. Arkham City, however, is a game where you play as Bruce Wayne. You get arrested by Tiger for not agreeing with Arkham City, which was a walled-off area of North Gotham, and yeah, you pretty much you get poisoned by Joker, and then pretty much you have to just go through a whole storyline to get unpoisoned and stop Arkham City, pretty much. Fortnite is a game, I think everyone knows what Fortnite is, but if you don't, Fortnite is a game where 100 people, well, what it was originally was where 100 people drop off a bus and battle till there's number one. Still the same, however, there's a few new things. You don't just play Battle Royale, you can also play death runs, you can play creative maps, you can just play random game modes that are created by players. You can play Lego Fortnite, which is basically just like Minecraft and Lego shoved together, or like Lego Worlds basically. And yeah, but there's a lot more stuff you can do in Fortnite than you used to be able to do, and I think everyone knows what Fortnite is. WWE 2K25 is a game where you play as your favorite It's basically a game where you can play as your favorite WWE superstars and put them in a match together. So you could put The Undertaker against Trick Williams, or The Undertaker against Javon Evans, a match we will most likely never fucking see. But actually, that would be cool if it happened. Same with like, you could put, like, the Ultimate Warrior in a match with Gunther. That'd be a cool match if Ultimate Warrior unfortunately didn't pass away. But yeah. Unfortunately did pass away, unfortunately, so yeah. Next is Five Nights at Freddy's of The Mimic. I don't know too much about this game, but I'll try my best. FNAF Secret of the Mimic is where you play as this like guy. Not entirely sure what the guy's job is, but pretty much he's been asked to go in, mostly threatened to go in, or persuaded to go in with threats. But he goes in. It turns out there's this thing called the Mimic, which basically can mimic any thing it sees, like looks like it and can act like it, or can look like it, but then also acts like. Apparently, it saw some violent shit and it just kind of mimics that. So yeah. Next is Fault Fog is the sequel to New Vegas, and the starts as a prequel to all four, and then eventually it becomes technically it's the 5th game in the series, but yeah, pretty much the game starts with you playing as Nate or Nora. And it starts pre-war, but then eventually your character gets frozen, and then it basically skips through all the games and stuff. And yeah, pretty much the aim of the game is you have to go and find your son, who was kidnapped by the Institute, spoiler alert, or Kellogg's Cornflakes for the Institute, spoiler alert. So yeah, pretty much after your son gets kidnapped, you find him, and it turns out, oh, he's now the new leader of the Institute, and yeah. And then you have to then pick a set faction you can pick to work with many factions. There is the Railroad, there is the Minutemen, which are the most popular. There are the other most popular, which is the Brotherhood of Steel, and there is also the final faction, I believe, which are known as the Institute, and you can side with any of them. You can side with any of them, but I believe apparently you can side with none of them, so yeah. But I usually always just side with either the Brotherhood of Steel or Institute for some fucking reason. So yeah. Just checking I didn't get like a DM or anything. I didn't. Okay, we're good. Next is LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy. It's just an old LEGO game that you can play on PS4 without having to stream it. Or PS4, PS5 without having to stream it. Pretty much, it's LEGO Star Wars 2 is basically episode 4, 5. Because you have the original LEGO Star Wars. So you've got a LEGO Star Wars 1, which was the episode. Yeah, it was episode 4, 5, and 6, wasn't it? Or was it 1, 2, and 3? No, it was 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, they did 4, 5, and 6 twice for some fucking reason. They also didn't release Complete Trilogy, which is everyone's fucking favourite, which is Complete Saga, Complete Saga, which is Fallout 1, 2, and 3. Not Fallout 2, 3. Like Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. So yeah. And then we got Force Awakens. Train Sim World 5 is a game where you play as a train driver. You can drive trains. You can drive just any train that's in the game. There are many DLCs that you can buy, and there are many journeys. Some of them are about an hour long. Some of them being about 9 minutes long. So, but some of them can also be about 2 hours long. So it kind of depends on what you know. Next, we have Batman Arkham Knight. Batman Arkham Knight is the sequel to Arkham City. It's where after you shut down Arkham City, Joker dies at the end of Arkham City. By the way, Batman Arkham Knight basically takes place about a year and a half later. Scarecrow, who got attacked in Arkham, or basically got fucked up in Arkham Asylum, who we hadn't seen at all in Arkham City, apart from a few Easter eggs. Has now plotted his revenge and has decided he wants to try and turn Gotham into a fear thing. The game starts, and then basically you just play as Batman while trying to stop Scarecrow, as well as him causing everyone to leave the city and making it into basically just a lot more crime-ridden than Gotham usually is. Very good game. Next game is, and there's also this guy called the Arkham Knight, who I won't spoil who it is because we asked to play through it, but yeah. Next, we have Lost Records Bloom and Rage. That is a game made by Don't Nod, who also made Life is Strange. Don't know too much about it, but basically he plays this girl who has some friends that she met, like, in the 90s. And basically she goes back to this, like, she moves to Canada, I'm assuming by the end of the game. And then she goes back And she goes to meets these friends, and it kind of flashbacks to her. It flashes back, and then also flashes forward. Flashes back to her meeting these friends, and then it flashes forward to her, you know, meeting them as adults, you know, stuff like that. God of War is a game where you play as Kratos, accompanied by your son Atreus. You basically have to go to, while the Norse gods know that Kratos is a Greek god, and they're all pissed at him, you have to basically try to get to Jotunheim, or you have to go to Jotunheim via following this very, very good story, to spread your dead wife's ashes. Because Kratos, after God of War 3, settled down and got a wife. So, yeah. Cooking Simulator is, and you also go to many different realms to do it. Cooking Simulator is a game where you cook. You can free roam cook whatever you want, or you can play the campaign or the career mode, which is where you have to cook meals that the game has. And it's one thing, it's the controls for the game are very difficult, and there are a lot of, if you want to watch a funny cooking simulator video, I recommend watching Daz Games one. It's so good. I remember watching, it's like, if you want to watch that, I'd recommend googling, like, or going on YouTube and searching up Cooking Simulator Daz Games, or Daz Games Cooking Simulator. They're so fucking funny. Next is Uncharted: The Nathan Drake Collection, which is they collect all 3 games. There's the remaster of all 3 games of the first one of Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Uncharted Among Thieves, and Uncharted Drake's Deception, aka Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Very good games. Uncharted 1, you basically play as Nathan Drake, who discovers that he plays Nathan Drake, who's trying to find the fabled El Dorado. You end up finding it. It turns out it's a statue that's cursed, and there's also, like, Sully also makes enemies, and they attack, and yeah. Anyway, it ends with you getting a bit of treasure and you killing the final boss, Navarro. So, yeah. Uncharted 2 is where you play as Nathan Drake again, and this time you steal something from a museum, but then you get caught because it turns out that the guy you stole it with, called Harry Flynn, turned on you because he's working for this mercenary lunatic nutcase called Lazarevich. I forget his first name. So Lazarevich basically tries to, and then yeah, pretty much Lazarevich. I'll just talk about Chapter 1, 2, and 3 before Playtime Chapter 4 things. Actually, for anyone who's curious, by the way, Poppy Playtime Chapter 3. For anyone wondering how does it end, after you've obviously taken out Catnap, which is a very easy boss fight to do, he just basically sets on fire and burns. Poppy Playtime Chapter 3, ends by Catnap setting on fire after you burn him. And then the prototype, which is this big, like, clawed hand thing, kills him. And yeah, so that's Chapter 3. And then basically we find out about the Hour of Joy, which we already knew, but the Hour of Joy is basically where all the toys kind of rose up and, like, fought back, pretty much. And yeah. So yeah, and then how the chapter ends is basically us and Poppy take an elevator down while Kissy Missy takes the elevator. While Kissy Missy also takes the elevator down. Or she doesn't she sends the elevator down, but then she gets attacked. Yeah, she gets attacked during its descent. We don't know who by, but yeah. And it's never fun. It's never fun when Kissy Missy gets attacked. I'm going to sleep. Alright, thank you for coming by, Idris. Have a good eep. I'm going to go eep after I've played this for a little bit. We can play this for about an hour and then we'll pop off. Is it ready? Nope. Is it ready now? Nope. Okay. We're going to do this. Sometimes this works. We're going to restart our PS5. Sometimes if you restart your PS5, sometimes that refreshes the shop. Hopefully it does come out. Well, the rumor is that it'll be released at midnight. However, and it says local time. However, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. It could come out tomorrow about 8 o'clock. I wish it was available for pre-order. I wish I could pre-order it so I could like have like a timer for actually knowing when it was actually going to come out. I don't know why they didn't make it available for pre-order. Stupid they didn't, but they didn't. Alrighty, is it available yet? Oh, am I going to have to wait Am I gonna be ending this? We're at chat. It's time to find out. Are we gonna be ending the stream here, or is it available? Okay. Or is it? Are we gonna be ending the stream here? Or is it available to buy? Let's have a look. I think we're gonna be ending the stream here because it's not showed up as available to buy, which is a bit rough. Unless it's like gonna be like 1 o'clock. Come on. Yeah, I think we're ending the stream here. I don't think it's coming out at exactly midnight. Unless it's... Could it be 1 o'clock? Okay, so apparently the rumors are, from what I've just read here from the Radio Times, it could be tomorrow, but like 4 p.m. Why? If you say, oh, it's coming out on the 25th, maybe actually release it on the 20-fucking-5th. Like, the second it turns... Okay, so we are going to be ending the stream here because it's not going to be coming out yet. Oh, it's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's the same thing Epic Games does sometimes as well. They'll say, oh, it's releasing on this day, and then... I just don't understand why they just never made it... Okay, I'm in the stream here because apparently it's not coming out yet. It comes out... Apparently, according to rumors, it's coming out about 4 o'clock. If I wake up and the price is there and I can buy it, I will go live tomorrow morning if it's out, but most likely it'll probably be 4 o'clock. So tomorrow at 4 o'clock, if it does come out at 4 o'clock, tomorrow at 4, we'll be... Oh, when I've installed it, we'll be streaming it. But yeah. Let's just do one final check. Just wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, it's still okay. Okay, right, yeah, that's gonna do it. Alright, I guess I'm in the stream and I've been like 15 minutes, but I'm just gonna do it. Thank you for watching. I do apologize that I did say I was gonna do some chapter 4, but I kind of assumed, I read somewhere it was coming out at midnight, but I guess it's coming out, but Radio Time's saying 4 o'clock, so I'll be back. What I'll do is, tomorrow morning, I'll check if it's up. Or if the price is there. If the price is there, I'll go live, I'll download it, I'll buy it, download it, and I'll go live. If the price is not there, and it still says wish list, which most likely I'll get a notification if it's available, when it's available to buy. But if the notification comes up and it's at like 4 o'clock, I'll buy it, download it, stream it. Alright?